After months of campaigning, hours spent voting, and infinite amounts of time spent biting fingernails in front of a television set, General Muhammadu Buhari has been announced the winner of the Nigerian 2015 presidential elections. The announcement of votes started on Monday the 30th of March, with Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Jega, coordinating the activities. At 5:15 p.m. on the 31st of March, following the announcement of an over 2 million vote lead on the part of the APC, President Goodluck Jonathan placed a congratulatory call to President-elect Muhammadu Buhari. Final figures stood at 15.5 million votes for the APC and 12.8 million for the PDP. The APC carried 21 states and a 54% lead, while PDP won in 16 states and got 45% of the vote. Nigerians took to social media to express both their appreciation of President Goodluck's showmanship and their excitement at President-elect Buhari's victory. Vice President-elect Professor Yemi Osinbajo tweeted, "Celebrating the victory with fellow Nigerians in my area. We made it together. Change is here. God bless Nigeria." Ayo Shonaya tweeted congratulations to the presidential candidate of the third-placed party COA, saying, "Congratulations, Prof. Remi Shonaya, only woman to run for president of Nigeria in 2015. With very little, you ran a good race. Proud of you." Olakunle Shorinyo tweeted, "In defeat, a great Nigerian just showed the true Nigerian spirit. Respect to President GEJ. You made the process honorable by this call." Jock shared some patriotic pride with his tweet, "Guys, we're on a Niger passport. I hear green just became the new black." And Blossom Nodim made us all smile when she tweeted, "Muhammadu Buhari won at the polls. President Jonathan won in my heart. God bless Nigeria. Hashtag Nigeria decides." EL Reports extends her hearty congratulations to President-elect Muhammadu Buhari, as well as congratulations to President Goodluck Jonathan for a successful election and his immediate and statesmanlike response. And of course, to every Nigerian, this victory truly belongs to you. Congratulations.
And if I subsequently win the election, then I have to go by APC manifesto. And what has been realized by the party are two fundamental issues.
Two fundamental issues?
Yes, the security and the economy.
According to data collected as part of the International Day of Happiness this year, Rwandans are the happiest Africans, followed by Kenyans. In the interviews recorded, most subjects from Kenya smiled, laughed, and enjoyed themselves. Rwanda sat at the top of the list and ranked 15 out of 143 in the Gallup Positive Experience Index. Nigeria, South Africa, and Namibia were also on the list. On the flip side, the countries with the unhappiest people in Africa were listed as Sudan and Tunisia. The research is measured and rated by characteristics such as respect, laughing, smiling, and learning amidst involvements with interesting things. Data was collected by face-to-face talk and telephone with 1,000 interviewees aged 15 and older from 100 countries sampled. The Ministry of General Duties in the Office of the Prime Minister of Uganda has advised government to do a teacher exchange program with Tanzania to teach Ugandans Kiswahili and send Ugandans there to teach English. Head of the ministry, Professor Tarsis Kabwegere, made this proposition during the Ministry of East African Community Affairs Capacity Building Project. Professor Kabwegere affirmed that this would be effective for communication by eliminating language barriers which hinder the people of the country from enjoying the benefits which come from regional integration. He also noted that among the East African countries, Uganda had the lowest percentage of fluent Kiswahili speakers. The prof is quoted as saying that, "Kiswahili is a language of communication in the integration process, and it is urgent that every East African learns it, because to be competitive and gain greater good in the process, Ugandans need to learn the language urgently. The language is very relevant, and we need to learn it urgently in order to break communication barriers with other East African countries. But we are slow because ignorance is holding many Ugandans back. But the faster we learn it, the more we shall enjoy the benefits of the integration." The world at large should be happy about the discovery by scientists that the dreaded Ebola virus, which recently affected parts of West Africa and the world, is not mutating as quickly as was previously feared. This is good news for treating the disease and preventing its spread. Earlier research, which was conducted based on limited data, had hinted that the virus was mutating twice as quickly as in the past. But scientists who sequenced 4 Ebola samples taken in Mali between October and November last year found no significant genetic changes when they compared with samples taken at the beginning of the epidemic in March 2014. According to Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, the Ebola virus in the ongoing West African outbreak appears to be stable. That is, it does not appear to be mutating more rapidly than viruses in previous Ebola outbreaks, and that is reassuring. The diagnostic tests, antibodies, and experimental vaccines of Ebola center on the genetic makeup of the virus at a particular moment. If too much variation occurs, diagnosis of new mutated forms might not be possible, and vaccines and antibodies could become ineffective.